All right, here's the short version of Bookmap. I think my recorder cut off anyway. All right, so this is Bookmap in Thinkorswim, the free version. You get a couple symbols for free. Just go to Thinkorswim, click Chart, Bookmap. It'll give you the symbols. Click the symbol. It'll give you free data and everything. By the way, you get free. I'm not paying for this data. You get free CME data. I take it back. So you get free data. Supposedly, Thinkorswim gives you free CME data. But to use Bookmap, if you want to use it for futures and everything that Bookmap supplies, all the data for whatever stocks and futures and all that, it's 40 bucks versus like 140 in Bookmap itself if you buy their software. So it's the same thing. The only difference I found so far is if you want to change the color or this font right here, you can change it, but you've got to change it in Thinkorswim. It changes all your font in Thinkorswim. But other than that, as far as like these colors, everything else is all changeable. Look, so you can go here. You go here, you can change this. I see people running it as a speedometer and all kind of stuff. I like it here, it's thinner. Go here. There's like the full settings here. I really don't understand why it's broken up into different areas. So you can split the buyers and sellers. There's just all kind of crazy stuff you can do. Oh, here it is here. So it's the same thing as clicking on the column. So you can add a column and I don't know what just happened. This is different. Okay, I'll show you something else. Let me close this out. So you just click in here. I'm just going to right click, configure column. It brings this up. It's different than the one before. And then, all right, so what you can do is you can add all this stuff. And it's just a bunch of crazy stuff. There's a lot of columns, price axis, all this stuff. I think the price axis, or was it the orders? One of those is for actually buying and selling. I don't trade on Thinkorswim. I just use it for charting. Every time I've tried to trade on Thinkorswim, it just there's a huge delay. Where with Trader Workstation, it's instant. That's just a price column. So there was one here that was for trading orders. Yeah. So here you can trade off of it. This looks like where you would set all your mouse clicks and your whatever you call it, hotkeys and all that stuff. So you could trade off of it. You probably do pretty much everything you can do everywhere else. It's just cheaper. Market depth. A lot of this stuff is just, oh yeah, I remember this one. Bid, ask, remove the background. It's the same as what you already got. That's what I added here. So I don't need that. So the reason I'm running it like this, normally it comes with the cob set up so that you get these bars, you get the lines, and you get the numbers all in one column. Well, I split them out. You can add as many cobs as you want. That's what I did. So I added market depth, and I got it split. That's why it looks like it's ripping, but it's only like moving like a dollar. So it's because I got it spread out. I'll show you in a minute. So, and what I like, this wasn't working too good, but when I grab over here, I can scrunch it up pretty good. You see now how it smooths it out? Okay, so the white lines are large orders. And if you right click in here, I think it was, or it might have been this gear icon here, you can set a percentage. I have them set for about 10%. So it has to be, from what I understand, more than 10% of the total amount of orders. So if there's 148 orders and one order is 10% of that, then it puts a white line there, from what I understand. It's large orders. So anyway, you can set that up. We go back here, configure column, add a column. Everything else is just basically duplicate. Time and sale. You know what time and sales is? That's the numbers that run by everybody. Oh, I'm reading the ticker. Yeah, you're not reading anything. I have no idea what Cloud Notes is. I think it's probably somewhere you can just write notes. The hell is that? Cloud Notes. Yeah, you can write a note. What in the hell? I don't want that. John, what the hell? I don't even know who this is. Anyway, Custom notes, quote data, quotes delta. That's kind of what I wanted, but it wasn't it. Let's see. It doesn't give me anything. Show bid. Show. Oh yeah. This is that one that will give you epilepsy. I'm not looking at that. It's the delta, but I've never seen one like this. Maybe it's just because of the volume or it got something set wrong. It should be here just like these numbers. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm not putting that on. I like having the delta. I'm not putting it on here. That's ridiculous. I want the delta, but I'm not putting this on. That is ridiculous. I don't know why it does like that. I have to do some research. Chart range quote counter. Like it's covering the numbers. That's kind of annoying. It's probably because I got a certain way I got it scrunched up or down. I don't know. I don't know why you would want this. It's kind of like volume, what's been traded there, I guess, at that point in this range. I don't need it. I use these. Now let's get rid of that. That was chart range quotes counter. Session range, same thing. Range trades counter. That's how many trades you've taken, I think. Session range trade counter. Oh, that's that one where it adds them all up. Basically the same thing. Frick, I don't know, man. I don't need this stuff. I don't use it. All a bunch of crap just to confuse you. Chart range volume profile, session range. I think it's the same thing I got. It's just the way it's set up. It's just the volume. Like if you had a volume delta, that's probably the delta I want to know because it just don't have any negatives. I don't know. I don't need it. I'm going to screw around. Current order book. That's the one I got. Session range volume profile. I think that's the one I got. So I got M depth. All right. I'm just going to run it like this. This is the cleanest way I found to run it. So I got my depth. I don't know why there's such a big margin over there. Look, it scrunches it up. Damn it. I don't know why they need a freaking margin that big. All right, so I'm going to leave that in the middle. That's it. And then I scrunch this in. I don't need 400 miles of chart. I got a chart. And I pull this over here. And that's how I run it, right beside my trading chart. So I run it like that. I run it 8. I don't know. Not so. Yeah, that's about right. About 1 point for each line here. Because if you get any more than that, you look over and you think, oh man, it's ripping. And you look over here, it's not doing anything. It's just because it's so scrunched up. I mean, you're looking at 1 point moves. That's scrunched up enough. I don't need any more than that.